No, what I'm interested in. Cool. Cool. So, let's see if you... I want to hang out in here for a minute. I've never actually showed if you hang out in a shop and it rolls past closing time, they kick you out. So.
They do?
They'll kindly ask you to leave.
Wasn't there a glitch in New Leaf to keep a shop open?
No. Well, kind of. While you're in a shop, you can technically, for a microsecond, extend the shop. The thing in New Leaf, if you were making proper transactions, the shop could be extended for a minute. Because they can't kick you out, like, doing this.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
So,
there's like a multiplayer thing.
Did I talk to her? Oh.
I just remember there was like a multiplayer thing in New Leaf to have like one person stand in a shop to keep it open so that the other person could basically keep like selling shit.
I just want to see what happens. Yeah, we have a minute. We'll end soon after that. So, gotta get that 2.5 million! But then the home will be completely paid off, and I believe when you completely pay off the home, you get a huge mile bonus. And I might spend some of my miles on another like, large item like a solar panel. I love how her reaction, she has pupils that she otherwise doesn't. And everyone just calls her Sonic.
Guess she's a blue hedgehog.
So, yeah, we'll
I almost feel like that joke is intentional.
end soon.
Which if it is, that is...
I spent damn near all the money I have, but I paid off the loan.
Which if that is intentional, it's one of the only times Nintendo has done that. The only other two being in Yoshi's Island, there's a stage, the Cave of Hairy Hedgehogs, and the hedgehogs in that are blue
Yes.
and fast. And in Donkey Kong Country 2, when you beat the game, there's a trash can that says no hopes on it, and next to it is a blaster and Sonic shoes.
It's about to roll over. I just want to see what happens. They should kick me out.
I swear they didn't in New Leaf, and that was what led to the one thing, and alas, they now do kick you out to prevent people from doing that.
No, in New Leaf, I do remember you could stand around and kind of hold shops for a minute, but they would kick you out. Because it's about to be 9, and they close at 9, not 10. So I was just running around in here to see what happens.
Wait, I just remembered, I believe I remembered what the...
Oh! Huh. It's 9, let's see if they...
I just remembered, I believe, what the thing in New Leaf was, because you said when someone was talking to, like, a shopkeeper, basically...
Okay, it's 9, they didn't kick me out.
See, I told you.
Remember the Nookling shop kicking people out, though, which is weird. Because as soon as I leave, they're gonna be...
Yeah, because, like, I seem to remember what the thing in New Leaf was. If they did kick you out, it was either talk to one of the Nooklings to keep them busy so that someone can sell shit to the other one, or it was, like, a talk to Cyrus in retail. Which one was Cyrus?
Cyrus is the blue alpaca.
Yeah.
His wife is Reese.
Yeah, Cyrus is the male. Like, talk to him so that people could talk to Reese and basically...
Yeah, it's 901.
Huh.
I thought they would kick you out.
See, I told you they didn't.
Weird.
Okay, just leave.
This is gonna show a funny thing. I'm gonna leave and the shop's gonna be closed.
No, as you're leaving, its lights should be off. Yep.
I don't know how they did it. I don't know how you girls did that. So.
Okay, we should stop now.
Wait, hold on. I can do a couple of more quick tasks. Okay, let's look at the clan bed.
Shall bad.
Ah. Oh, it's beautiful. Hold on. Oh, wait. Do I get on sideways? Okay, hold on. That's cool. I'm probably gonna place one of those unironically. So, to wrap up on... Also need to plant more bamboo.
We do.
Let me just drop that by the... Just drop that by Town Hall. That looks great. Hold on. I'll just sit it behind Town Hall. That looks amazing. Okay. So now, last thing I'm doing before, well, one of the last, I'm going to order one of the next big items we're missing, since I have 4,000 miles. That leaves the soccer goal on the... Yeah, I'll get solar panels. And I'm going to check our island ranking, and I'm going to sell a bunch of the seashells. And then we'll stop. Four stars. Nice. Folks responded positively to the island scenery. I literally put the one grandfather clock in the shell bed and that arch down.
I'm starting to think that, again, what Isabel says is bullshit.
Items you've created. She stopped complaining about fencing. By the way, I didn't put new fences down.
Because, again, the arbitrary number.
Okay. Let me go. Put some seashells. Get some money. We'll stop in a minute. This is probably going to be a weird video that cut in the middle. It was raining, so my flowers are watered, which is nice. And I don't have a lot of money, since I spent most of it, but $14,000, nice. There we go. So, I'm gonna be calling it in a minute then. Since we got the KK Slider song, and I planted the money tree, and I've done more or less everything else of immediate value. So, I'm gonna be wrapping up in a minute. So, for like a month, I'm probably going to put most of my money directly into the house. Though before stopping, I should talk to some other villagers right quick. talk to some of the villagers I haven't talked to in a minute, and then I'll be cutting out. So, anyway, Saturday night recordings are a little bit shorter, and I spent tons of money. They said to place more items around, so any extra DIYs I can make. So, I'll be wrapping up in a minute. So now we can request actual other KK Slider songs. I just wanted to get the secret ones out of the way for 3 weeks. And what I find funny, since I'm taking a minute to ramble while I just check on some other villagers, what I find hilarious is the island scenery increased exponentially just because I dropped the grandfather clock in the shell bed. I didn't do what Isabelle said and put more fences. Yeah, and that got the talking to villagers. Also, before ending, since it says to catch one more fish, I'm probably going to catch one more fish and just stop. Because I realized we never talked to certain villagers enough, so I was just running around looking for the villagers I often miss. I will be wrapping up soon. I know not much is going on, but... Oh! I was looking for her. Hey, chicken. Talk to Ava enough.
Ava's always missing.
Ava, which is why I was shocked to find her in his house. So, as I'm, wrapping up, I'm probably going to catch one more fish. Ava is usually missing. Which, happens quite often. Willow disappears a lot. Hold on. I want to catch one more fish. So. Oh, hey, a frog again. I call it a frog, or it's a new neighbor, and I have some apologizing to do. Even the game is...
It acknowledges that.
I forgot to say that in that one recording. Even the game acknowledges... Because, in case you forgot, there are frog villagers. Talk to the mouse, talk to Gaston, and I'm gonna sell and quit. I'm glad I got that dialogue on recording before stopping. That was hilarious. Also, I never commented on it, but the animation for the ants is very choppy one frame. So. KK's just humming random music. Oh, I'm about to stop. Okay. I'm gonna sell the, like, ant and the fish and stuff. I'm about to call it, guys. I extended a little bit just to earn some miles. Greed never ending. A frog and an ant are worth 200 bells! Nice. Well, with that done, this has been our, recording. This was May 9th in Animal Crossing New Horizons. Shorter recording, but Saturday not a lot happens. We need to go because I need to get some food. But this was a major event in that I paid off the one loan in less than a week. Just because I had CJ and I spent like 9 hours grinding. Anyway, I'm going to fade into the insight now. I hope you all enjoyed the May 9th set of videos. See you all next time with more Animal Crossing New Horizons. Editing this, I am far behind, so these are going up at crazy random times, but it makes it a vlog thing, and it also lets me just cut out hours of unimportant fishing. Anyway, goodbye everybody. It's time for the question of the day, and my overall thoughts on the topic. So, anyway, how do you feel about the way that the Switch 2 is going to handle the transfer of your Animal Crossing island from the Switch 1 to the Switch 2? Because Nintendo was actually super open about that basically being incredibly straightforward and convenient, since you only get one island per console. So it will basically move all of your island in its entirety during the transfer process, which is incredibly good because a lot of people were worried about trying to move their island from the Switch 1 to the Switch 2 because people thought that might not work. But Nintendo said that would basically be part of the default data transfer, which I think is convenient. And yes, I know the Switch 2 is not out at the moment, but they were talking about that, and I thought I would ask, since that was on my mind, because a lot of people were worried that they wouldn't be able to transfer their island at all, which scared a lot of people, even though Nintendo specifically said you will, and the transfer basically will straight up move your island from the Switch 1 to the Switch 2, which again I think is fine. Overall, it sounds like the data transfer will just grab it, which is all I wanted. I was hoping it wouldn't be convoluted, since this is a weird case because of how the island and stuff works. So overall, it seems like it will be fine, but I just wanted to get a general rough idea of people's opinions on this topic. But you know what? You can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments. Or you can leave them on social media. All of my social media links, as well as my Discord links, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you subscribe to the channel, and if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope I will see you all next time. So, as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later.